From MTN News, this is Community Connection.
Thanks for joining us back here on the Montana Television Network for this Community Connection Spotlight. This morning we have Jerry Gertson here, and thank you so much for stopping by and taking time.
Yes, I'm pleased to do it.
So we're here to talk about something that you offer to Great Falls area residents, grief support meetings.
Correct.
Okay.
After my husband died 9 years ago, I felt like I needed a purpose, and he was in the medical field and I worked with him, and so I decided that maybe this was a good thing to go into, was just volunteering to do some grief support because it's really needed in the city.
Definitely. So you started this 9 years ago.
7 years ago.
Okay, seven years ago. I'm sorry about that.
That's right.
And have you been dealing or holding these sessions here in Great Falls or Cascade County area?
Yes, I hold them at O'Connor Funeral Home, and I actually represent O'Connor and Schneider Funeral Home. And I mostly do one-on-ones, but I will do groups, and just willing to see anybody that feels like they need some help.
Great. And what does a typical grief session look like, or what can somebody expect?
I usually tell them that, I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm just here to support them and not really tell them what to do. Just let them know in their heart what they feel is best and that they need to do whatever they feel to get through this.
Okay, and do you have a particular specialty in grief support, or do you are you specialized in all fields or areas?
No, and I'm not a grief counselor.
Okay.
I want to make sure that everyone knows that. I just am a volunteer, and I've been through it and I've walked the walk and know what it's like.
Right, and so for these classes, are they free and open to the
Yes.
public? What ages are you hoping will?
It doesn't matter. And I split the classes mainly because I think it's important that people are in a group of others that are in the same position as them rather than, interacting with different ones, because that's kind of hard.
Right, and
Yeah.
so group size, is it pretty small group or?
It's not large. It's usually around 8 to 10 people maybe.
Okay, very
Yeah.
neat. Definitely a good size group to
Yes.
get a conversation going. How has the community support been? You've been at this for a number of years.
Good. And I just recently started doing the actual groups in the evening because of the holidays I started. And now I feel like they were very successful, so I'm going to start them again.
Okay, great. And anything as far as age-wise, I know that you said you have talked to clients of all ages, but I guess, is there a common age that you have seen most, or?
I would say anywhere maybe between the 20s and all the way up to 80, yeah.
Great. And is there a particular length of these sessions, or just how however many
Well, they
sessions a
usually
person would
last
like?
about an hour, but I don't put a time frame on them. If they run over, I never make anybody stop what they're saying.
Right, definitely. And as far as future sessions here in the near future, what are some days and times where people can get in touch with you?
Anytime. They can call me through either funeral home, and I arrange to see them whenever it's convenient for both of us.
Okay, and it looks like you do have, and those meetings are free to the public, like we've mentioned before.
Yes.
And they're on Tuesdays?
Yes, Tuesday evenings at 6:30 at O'Connor Funeral Home.
Okay, perfect. And again, that number is 453-7257 if people are watching and interested in getting in contact with you. Is there another way, or would you say phone number is best?
Phone number is best, and I really don't mind if they contact me personally either, and I could give you my phone number.
Sure.
It's 952-0235.
Okay, wonderful. And you can find all that information on our websites as well, KRTV and KXLH.com. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for asking me.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.